Hey guys. Yeah, you know, I'm going to start off today talking about something that really bothers me in the game that I just found out about. And probably many of y'all have already heard. There was an exploit in the game. Actually, I believe it did happen to me, and I just ignored it. At one point, if removed, basically there's an achievement where you add friends, and you get Vader shards and 2,000 points for bronzium packs. Excuse me. So, that's pretty fair. It's like 3 shards for Vader. Doesn't take very long to add friends. And you get, 8 bronzium packs and 3 shards of Vader. So, well, apparently it was bugged, and you could remove all your friends, and the achievement would pop up again. So, what people did was they just continually add and remove friends and continue to receive the achievement. Okay? So, how did we all find out about it? Well, we all started noticing 7-star Vaders in Galactic War. That's weird, isn't it? So most players thought at first it was, it must be an AI team. It must be, the game created this to give us a challenge. Well, that wasn't true. It wasn't an AI team at all. It was real players, and they'd been exploiting. Okay? So at first, we didn't really do anything about it. We just kept continuing to live in our delusion that, and I'm like, no, these are real characters, and then we started to hear about the Vader exploit. So, what did CG do? Well, they just posted, and I'm gonna link it to the thread here. I'm trying to be careful not to put my finger over my darn mic, and I am sorry about that. Holding the phone, I'm gonna have to switch to BlueStacks. I just don't have a very, actually any webcam right now where I could totally record on the PC. I love my PC, but I'm really frustrated with the response, and I hope that y'all will join in on this conversation. It's absolutely unacceptable in my mind. I'm very frustrated and upset, and let's not be divisive about this. It's not because I paid, you paid, they didn't pay, we're free to play. Exploiting is exploiting is exploiting. And it didn't matter that I spent more or less money, because the reality is that all of us, those achievements to unlock Vader, look, I have played for every single day. I have unlocked shipments every single day, every 6 hours. Okay? I've worked pretty hard to try to keep on the up and up. I'm in the rank 1s. It's because I try to do everything I possibly can to be the best at the game. Okay? And I'm sure a lot of you out there are very competitive natured, and you're doing the same thing no matter how your strategy. You're free to play, you're pay to win, but you're always thinking, and then there are those of you who enjoy the game and just want to get there just like everybody else in your own time, and that's totally fine. But you know what? What this exploit did, I have a 4-star Vader, okay? And I'm about 20 shards away from reaching a 5-star Vader, okay? What does that mean exactly? That means about a month worth of stuff. If you guys look at this achievement, I'm going to run you guys through it. But the achievements to get to 5-star are going to take so long, it's not even funny. I've been playing for a straight month and a half, like I said, and it is going to take me a heck of a lot longer than that to even unlock a 5-star Vader. Guess what these exploiters get? They get a 5-star Vader. Right now, they're not going to be banned. They are going to, they basically left their 7-star as it is right now, and they just, since should be no 6 and 7 stars for temporary fix, they have set all the power levels down to a 5-star Vader for the 6 and 7-star. Okay? So even then, I guess it's exploit early and often, because this is going to be one of those damn games. I mean, you got people out there putting their heart into it, trying to play competitively. And you know what? Vader's not, this big advantage. But why are you giving people better than people who've played the game legitimately? Follow me, and we're going to go look at these achievements. We're going to take a look at my Vader. Sorry to block the camera. Characters. I don't play Vader. You know, he just doesn't fit in my team. But you know what? It's not about that. I still want to earn him. There he is. So he's 20 shards away, guys. Alright? 20 shards away from 5. Well, if I beat 13 more campaigns, complete them, win them, okay? So that's 13 more days. 200 arena shipments. Hell, if you're first place, you can only buy 2 a day. Then you get 7. So now I'm halfway there. 500 opponents in the arena, I get 2. Oh, wow. Well, I've been playing every single day, fighting at least 5 times and winning a majority of the time. I'm at 270 out of 500. How long do you think it's going to take me? Another 3, so now we're at 15. If I earn 100 million credits. Alright, now I need to purchase 1,500 shipments from the store. As you see, I've already gotten that one before. 500 of them. And it took me till 2 days ago. So I guess I'll get the rest of my 5 in, well, it's going to take 2 more months. You know, of course, these, when they add more battles and stages, they're going to be more hard difficulties. So I'm just communicating with y'all that I'm extremely frustrated in their decision to do this. I'm going to post the thread. I really hope that y'all join in the dialogue, and however you feel about it. You know, if you feel like this is okay, no big deal, it's their fault, it's their fault. It is CG's fault for allowing it. But you know what? There are players on there who admitted, I'll read you this post. Sorry. I found this out earlier in the game. My ally list was bugged, and I couldn't add anyone, but it wasn't full. I dropped all my friends. The Vader shards did not go away. And then I got the achievement again, and I got more. I didn't take advantage of this bug, reported it to devs, and didn't tell anybody. I even told the devs about to take those shards. This is how fair players play. Happened to me. But I didn't try to make an exploit out of it. I removed all my friends because I got higher level, and I mean, I wanted some more because I was reaching really difficult stages, not because I'm like, oh, see you guys. I needed higher level players to help me beat some of the harder missions like mid-game. So I reduced all my friends list, totally reset it. I left on like a couple family members. I got some new allies list that kept coming in, and I noticed the achievement popped up again. But I just didn't pay any mind to it. Would I have exploited it? No. Because it's not how you play the game. So, it's just very disappointing to me that we're in this situation and that they're not going to do anything about it. They're going to let these people continue to do this. And what does that set the future precedents? Like, basically, it's not any sort of deterrence. It's basically exploit early and exploit often. As sad as that is, it is absolutely true. So, I mean, I'm kind of shocked. I'm very disappointed. I mean, to me, because the Vader thing was something kind of exciting. It was fun. You know, you're trying to go out and earn some special character. You're excited to see him. You want to be the first to 7 stars or whatever. And now that whole thing is ruined. They admitted that there wasn't enough shards in the game to even do that. There wasn't even enough shards in the game to make him beyond 5 stars. So, I mean, it's just very disappointing. I mean, it's disappointing how they handled it. Now, also, I want you guys to know one other thing. People have done the math on this. This achievement was for the Allied Friends. If y'all haven't played before, it's 2,000 ally points. That buys bronzium packs. These guys, to get 7-star, exploited it more than 30 times. They got 240 bronzium packs to open. Can you imagine? 2,000 times 30, and then divided by 250 is 240 bronzium packs. That's from the numbers. I haven't run it on a calculator. It sounds right because 2,000 divided by 8, 250, 8 times 30, 240. So, what do you do? You know? What do you do? What do you do? And I mean, there are people out there just trying very hard. They're just playing the right way. And you let exploiters, this happens in a lot of games, and it always ends up bad. It always ends up bad. And the worst part is when the good players suffer for it. And they are. Because people were using these. They were using the 7-star Vaders in PvE. They were using them in PvP. Giving them an unfair advantage over the normal player. And they knew what they were doing. It's not like, oh, I don't figure that. Like, this was a very intentional thing to do. This is not some exploit you trip over. So, it's just, oh man, I am really frustrated. I'm frustrated because of the response that they've taken to it. And I don't feel like a lot of people are getting the full picture here. Because they took a 7-star Vader, they haven't taken away their stars yet, there is some future action to happen, but it's not going to be a reduction of Vader. I think the fair thing to do would be to take away their damn Vader. You know, and we kind of need to rally together as players because, you know what, we are the 90%. We're the ones who matter. The 10% people out there who exploit and cheat to get where they need to get, those guys really don't matter. They don't matter because they're not playing fair. They're ruining the game for the rest of us, the main majority. So, I just hope that you guys really do take some time, think about it, and decide where you stand on the whole matter and get involved because we really do need players out there to say, hey, you know what, we won't accept this. And I'm very, very frustrated myself. And I think you guys should be too. You know, it's just, this game is a lot of time. It's a lot of effort. It's not exactly the most reinforcing experience. There have been a lot of bad things that have happened over the course. There's been a lot of upset, a lot of frustration. It continues to happen. We've dealt with a lot of bugs. We continue to see a lot of bugs. This to me is kind of like the last damn straw. In my mind, this is one of the last straws. It's extremely frustrating, and I'm getting about done tired of it, you know, so, I mean, I'm seriously considering just moving on, cutting my losses, and just moving the heck on, because it's not worth the frustration. I mean, so I really am hoping, I'm just hoping that they'll take it seriously and they'll figure out a way to satisfy players. If they have to lose a little bit of money from whatever the exploiter spent, so be it. Now, I'm sorry, but, you know, that they really have made these choices all along. You know, they have been, like, they are basically writing the playbook for, as a mobile game, what to not do. Well, what to not do. And this goes for any mass multiplayer game. You don't let exploiters run the game. That runs off good players, okay? You don't let the bad players benefit. I mean, it's stupid. It's very, very stupid to do that. It ends up poorly. You don't, when something does happen, like with the shards, guess what you do? You reimburse people. You fix the problem. They haven't fixed the problem. They continue to let it go. They don't care. I mean, it's crazy. I just don't get what the heck they're thinking. They're just kind of letting this game go by the wayside because of these continually idiotic choices on how they want to handle different situations, and it's really starting to bother me. Like, they really don't have all their ducks in a row. I mean, so it said, and I'm really sorry to go on and on and on and on and on and on and on about it, but I want you guys to think. I want to make you think about it. You know, I want you guys to get involved. I just feel like we, the players, the average people, are being taken advantage of, and we're being slighted often. And it's gotten kind of old. I'm getting tired of it. So, you know, what are we going to do about it? I mean, and you know, they may not change their mind, but they haven't been making some of the best choices, and I think any of us can agree with that. The Barra Sophie thing, you know, now the Barra Sophie heroin pack, if y'all remember that fiasco, you know, Tiny Grimes made a video about it and kind of the interesting part about Barris, and I really enjoyed that video. So if you want to check that out, I can link that as well. But basically a quick overview is they offered a pack. It was very expensive, $50, and it wasn't just a play-to-win type gamer situation. It was a lot of different players who got it. They're the guys who this is the only thing they're going to spend. And then there were the guys who this is pay-to-win, so I'm going to get this character. It's really strong. There were people who joined in on the game and wanted to get it because they saw everybody else talking about it. And people said, hey, this is really, really strong. You know, so there's a whole lot going on here with this. And, oh my God. So what I'm saying is it wasn't just one person who bought it. So it's not just like the paid people suffered, the unpaid people suffered. Everyone who bought this pack suffered. And a lot of people were drawn into it for different reasons. I mean, this was a bullshit round and a half. I'm telling you. I just can't believe that. So anyways, they had players on there saying, oh, she's too OP, people who didn't buy her. Then there were people who got her from Bronzium packs, and they were super amped about it. They were like, wow, this is awesome. You know, and then there were people who got her from Chromium. And they, you know, this is why you're putting money into these things, because you want to pull great characters like that, you know? And basically, early game, kind of like the Dooku thing, you know, it came with this big outlashing from majority of players, what appears to be a majority of players, because, you know, 10 people is a massive majority on a game that's played by thousands. Anyways, they get on, they're very frustrated. I owned her. She's good. She's not the best, and also she was good for the time, just like Dooku. She falls off pretty hard, and she has no damage, so she has these disadvantages to her. So, anyways, what ended up happening is they nerfed her basically into the ground. So they hurt all the players who spent any sort of money to get her. I'm doing the exact same thing I did before, and I shouldn't have done that. But it looks like the numbers have changed. God, they don't want me to win, I can tell right now. This is going to be that round. So anyways, then, you know, players who spent $50 freaking on her And they aren't the only people who should be mad, because also the people who spent any money on Chromium trying to get her should have been mad. Everyone basically should have been mad. But they offered a reimbursement package only for people who bought that package. Well, thing is, too, to consider is that, people put a lot of gear in this. They put a lot of time, once again, back to that time thing. And, they felt kind of betrayed. They're like, I spent money on this thing. I invested my gear in this person. I invested time and credits. And it didn't matter. The damage was done. They nerfed it. And then when they were all said and done, they offered $5 worth of gems as compensation for what seemed like a pack of 50, and you were really only buying bears. And then you've invested more than $5, quote-unquote, dollars into her. So, that wasn't handled the best. And then these Palpatine and other buffs came along too that might have changed the situation for Barris, but it was too late. So the damage had been done. And I mean, it's disappointing. It's very frustrating to watch these things happen, to watch the developers make big mistakes. The shard bug, and this is not just with CG. This is a part to do with EA, because they have terrible people in place operating this game. And, I don't know. Sorry, guys. I'm telling you, they buffed the damn thing, so it's the only way. I guess this is an exploit too, huh? I guess I have to consider that some of you might consider it an exploit. I mean, but I gotta be honest, it's a little bit different. I mean, obviously they're on two different levels. We're talking about a system here that's basically fought against you. They do not intend you to win this game mode. That much is clear to me now. I mean, I told you I have $800 in the game. How much better are you going to fare if you're not trying to spend any money? You just can't win. You're not supposed to win it. So I disagree. I think it should be a challenge, but it should be winnable. This is not winnable. You can tell. It is getting to the point where there is no freaking way to win this. It was fun before. I could walk right through it. And I didn't mind that. I don't get how the fuck Boba Fett is doing 5k damage even with his freaking leader buff. I guess it's Poggle. Oh my god, dude. I gotta change my team comp. This is too much. Look at this. We're gonna all die. I should have gotten Poggle. That was a huge mistake on my part. He's obviously very potent. We're not going to be able to kill all these people. I mean, I don't feel like Darth Maul's going to really do anything now. Except crit for 12,000. So there's a good meta team for you guys to look at, but you got to get Darth Maul. I don't think I'm going to be able to win this without maybe throwing a low-level team in it. I guess I'm just lately not willing to go through all that, but obviously I need to. So, but I've seen people too talk about this resetting thing like they need to fix this too. So, I mean, and if they need to fix this, then they need to fix that. They need to fix it all. And it really doesn't matter to me. I'll live with it as long as we're all living under the same thing. But you know what, too? Is the difference is not everybody was going to go out and cheat and exploit the system, so to speak. They weren't going to do that. But almost everybody is going to be drawn to this. To say, hey, you know what? I want to win these damn things. So, I'm not going to be the only guy out. And I feel like this is not hurting anybody. I'm not PvPing anybody against it. I guess the long-term gains of it, but I'm pretty sure that everybody generally, once they figure this out, they're like, well, this is the way to go. I guess these videos are going to be longer and longer now. I got to spend hours a day now to play this game just to, you know. Okay, good. I really need Poggle. I mean, I really, 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 really do. You know, though, we probably were missing Phasma. You know, it's kind of a hard decision here, but they're not really a speedy team, so I'm going to try something different here. I need Phasma in, for sure. She's gonna help generate more attacks for my guy, which is going to be critical. Damn, I should have gone for Darth Maul, honestly. You know what else I could have done? I could have quickly retreated. That's a bug. That is a bug, man. They're not supposed to get 3 shots, just like Leia's not supposed to get fucking... I swear to God. Leia's not supposed to get 4, and fucking TIE Pilot's not supposed to get 5. I'm just getting frustrated as hell with this damn game. You do see them not fixing that. They're not fixing the PvP, so here we are. It's making me fucking sick. I don't even know where I am on the ladder. If I lose, I don't even give a shit anymore. I've had him revive more than that before. Believe it. Oh, good. Yep. Also, this dumb menu, man. Just stay where you're at. Stop resetting. These guys are like 3rd grade programmers, I swear to God. My brother's a programmer, he laughs at this shit. It's just pathetic. So, I'm sorry I've been ill on the game all day, but you know, it's just this little tiny crap, I guess, is just really starting to piss me off. Alright, well that was every single one of their abilities, so no lightning to begin with. Let's scroll all the way to the bottom, boys. Probably still gonna freaking die. Hold on, we gotta scroll back down to the bottom again. What? I mean, the user interface, man. It's as friendly as it's gonna get. I'm just gonna be glad it's over with and I'm out of this this match. I got a team full of Jedi. Isn't that fun? Healing immunity. Yay! Can't heal him. Should have brought Barris. But who would have thought he would resist all this crap? Yep. Yep. Alright, wow. Way to go, guys. We're good now. Everything's good. I'm about to get in like a rage over this. I can feel it. Just getting so freaking frustrated. Dooku's gonna maul me now. And I don't think we've had one single call-in, and Phasma is leader, is she not? Not one. This entire freaking time. Yeah. Pretty sure. I guess we'll check that. No, I guess it was Qui-Gon. Yep. It was Qui-Gon. Poggle Boba Fett. We learned something today, didn't we? I mean, that's hard to beat. We're gonna buff up. We're gonna ability block you guys. We're gonna take you out like this. Boom. Yeah, sucker. What's up now? Feel me. We'll see if we can mix Han in here. Why not? He's fully geared. Let's promote his ass. I'm trying to save money for the next round, but the new levels, but you know, 500k. He got some more HP. Let's see how much. He was at 8k. 9k. That's something. For sure, we need to take down at least a couple people. That's for sure. Why was I focusing on? I shouldn't have been doing that. But I don't know if I can. I'm really too worried about fighting Palpatine right now. Because he'll just heal. Daka will revive, so. But we are going to ability block that junk. Oh, didn't work. But she did. Could have saved Han, but I'm going for the finish here. I'm going for the finale. Alright. The biggest one. Thanks. Kind of screws up my numbers, but that's fine. Well, that's it, guys. I'm going to post that link. I do hope that y'all get involved. And I'm sorry to be so ill today, but it's just, I'm getting so sick and tired of this crap. That's all there is to it. So, later, guys.